画面来ました。
View area, Knuckles especially. Commentators, why don't you introduce yourselves?
I'm Mashed Potatoes. I'm here just to support cheesyboss in a speed run.
I'm Random X, and I'm also here just to support my bud here.
Alrighty. And we're not playing as the blue rat, the yellow fox, or the pink
ESP が
hedgehog.
30分
We're
と
gonna be
い
playing
う
as
こ
the
と
red
で、
echidna, tougher than leather Knuckles.
一
Run
層
will start
か
as soon
触
as I
れる
hit
ラン
start
に
new
な
game.
ろうか
And I'll
と
go. I'm gonna give
思
a
い
countdown
ま
to
す。
5. And once I say go, that's when the run will start. Alrighty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. First act here, we're gonna be
グ
blazing
ッドラ
right
ック
through.
です。
Taking advantage of that spin dash tech.
来ました。お待たせしましたと。
Loving it, but I'm just a little bit nervous, but that's fine. Small little detour.
というわけでな、
We're gonna do a pretty cool strat for the
ナ
level
ッ
here.
クルズ
Might
で
hit
プ
the
レイ
speed
し
cues
てい
right.
ますと。
If you roll just right, you're here. We'll do a little save here. Do some careful jumps here between these badniks. Enter the sleep over here. Place her here and we're at the level. For a fun little twist, I'm going to be commentating for the first acts of each level, and my comms will be commentating for the act 2s of each level. And if there's any odd ones out, we'll be commentating them together. You guys ready for act 2?
Absolutely.
Alrighty. Alright guys, take it away.
Alright, Unreal 2. A little bit.
ソニックのゲームといったら、
Perfect.
この疾走感ですよねっていう風な、
Right through.
かと思います。
Off screen? Yes, sir. All the way to the end. Perfect. These bosses are pretty easy in the most part. Each taking 8 hits. There we go. Saving a little time.
Third one is pretty solid. So everything went well for that one. It's kind of hard to commentate for some of these levels since they go by so fast. Next one up here is going to be pretty nice. Chemical play at 1 here. We're going to be ripping right through again. Gonna make sure we make a cycle later. Should be around the 8-second
テ
mark.
クニカルプランクのステージに行きました
Slope
と。
jumps and loop jumps. Now let's just spin dash right here. We're gonna make that cycle. Here's a little bit of a scary part. We're gonna go to max speed, seal it off this slope, and try to jump up there, which we did. We weave right through there, and we get a solid 18. Really smooth time. I like having the little time bonuses at the end of each level. Gives a nice little break in between. Gives you time to rest your thumbs and whatnot. That's what I'm saying. Alrighty, take it away with the second act.
Alright. Try to make it fast. Past that cycle.
Oh, and I biffed it.
It's too late. That's okay.
Although I wasn't expecting to get it anyhow.
I won't waste any time.
Oh, I biffed that one too. Skip that underwater section.
Good.
Oh, I almost got it.
Again, just another ball. Oh.
That timing there.
あ、やられちゃった。
For sure.
では、まっとうにステージ進んでいく感じなので。
Awesome, awesome. Next up here is going to be Aquatic Ruin, one of the only water levels in the game. Although it's not as bad as Labyrinth Zone, because it's mainly optional. Biff that pillar up there, we're going to try that again. Biff it again, we're going to try it one more time.
何かに挑戦しようとし
Now we should have free access to the rest of the level.
かっこよくしてた。
Illusion Breaker to gain speed. We're gonna get up here to this falling platform. Spin dash there. We're gonna do one of my favorite segments where we're gonna get a crap ton of speed from this red spring. Oh, and there we go. Off screen entirely.
Beautiful.
So although these time bonuses are kind of long, they go by your time in the level. Like if it's under 30 seconds, it'll be 50,000 points. Over that will be 10,000. If over a minute, will be 5,000, and so on.
Sweet.
So it just depends on how well you do in the level. But that doesn't count with the speedrun. They count out the time bonuses.
We're going to
で、プライズ
Hopefully.
のステージ目に行きました。
Not too bad of an underwater segment.
これは本家もちょっと止まってたようですね。
Right here. Oh, barely.
しました。
When the boss spawns up there, you can get an extra hit in. Unlike other bosses, because they don't.
速さに追いつけない。本当それ。
Usually this boss fight goes a lot smoother if I bipped it quite a bit. Just gotta wait for one more. Ooh, this isn't giving me the best luck right now.
動配信一緒につけてるんですけど、そちらの方でも
All bottom arrows. This isn't very lucky.
何が発生しているみたいですね。
Well, she's not doing this thing.
There we go.
Finally.
We'll nab that with a 102. Definitely not. Oh, we will. Next up here is Casino 1. This level, pretty straightforward. If you know what you're doing, you're gonna have an easy time. If you mess up though, you will lose about 20 seconds. So we're gonna try to be careful here. We're gonna wait for this block cycle here. Climb up quickly and meet this red spring. Hit this flipper. Weave this and jump at the right time. Dodge that. Bounce one of these little hot dogs, as the community calls it. And you're doing a nice weave through these. Oh, we're gonna nab with a pretty good 26. Or 27. Either way, still a pretty good time.
Heck yeah.
Next up, there's gonna be a pretty cool boss strat I'm gonna show off here if I'm able to pull it off. Thank you, thank you.
Here we go for Christina Night 2.
あっという間にゾーン2。 本当、まっとうにクリアしていく感じでしょうね。
There we go.
Alright.
This part's a little bit random, so we hope we get a good bounce, which is alright. Usually we can get it within the first bounce or two.
Better than 1 than 2.
Get some speed from that slope. I'm gonna do a pretty cool boss right here if we time it well,
ボ
which we
ス
did
で
not
す
time well,
ね。
but it's fine. If we were able to perform that just right, we would have done about 8 consecutive bounces, but it's fine. We can hug the wall and save just as much time.
Again, just another new boss like that.
Nice stuff.
And 15 is actually pretty good. Pretty good time.
While we're getting ready for the next act, I do want to remind everyone that we have VVV Super Gravitron Challenge that's coming up. We're just $20 away from meeting our $50 goal to get that incentive unlocked. Let's get that to happen so
ヒ
you
ル
can
ト
see
ッ
that
プの
enhance
ステージ
the
来ました
race.
Alrighty, for so Hilltop 1 here, we're going to be flying up here,
わーっ
lodging
と
up
こ
here,
う
grabbing this
で
invincibility monitor, and we're just going to blast right through this chasm here. And we're going to do a huge mountain climb here. And this level actually has a really cool trick I want to show y'all. Knuckles is one of the few characters in this game that has multiple clips, or glitches. Oh, but I didn't make the... Sadly, we're going to go through the normal route. Should be fine though.
ほんと基礎動作
So
が
this chasm here, we're gonna wait because if you get in there too early, you will
う
die.
まくないと絶対的に当たるよなこれと思い
Which
つ
we
つ
did. Now I'm gonna slow myself down here between the monitor and the terrain. If I can do one last spin dash to the end. Beautiful. Could have been a little bit better. Would have been faster if I was able to do the glitch. But I went too low at that last glide.
46, still not bad.
でワンツー来ました
Really?
So depending from where I go from here, there's gonna be 2 different routes we can go from. This spin dash is gonna determine that. If we go to the top route, we'll save time, which we do. Because we're all gonna be going through the same mountain chasm. Just depends on how you enter. Entering from here will save you about 3 seconds. So we got pretty lucky there. Weave through these, hit this yellow spring. And here's a fun little swag trick I like to do here. You do a small spin dash to bounce on this dinosaur, get through most of this chasm.
Perfect.
Now we're gonna fight Robotnik this time? Nah, we're gonna do the boss skip here. So I'm gonna try and do a perfect spin dash
な
here.
んか速さに配信が追いついていない
Just gonna
様
jump
子
a
で
little
す
later.
ね
Which I don't think that's gonna work, but if it does, we should be able to skip the boss from here. Which we don't. Be fine though, because we can just bounce on him. Good, and that's a 50 or 1 minute run. Not too bad at the time. This would be about the halfway point of the game.
Alright. We're on time limits. Question to the host. Did we reach our incentive?
We did not reach our incentive. However, Cheesy, you're doing awesome. And everybody, let's keep those donations coming in for our wonderful charity, the
スティ
P
ック
Fund
ページ
Dome.
に来ました
This level again, we're just gonna be ripping right through. Gonna try to have a clean gameplay here. Trying to get this nice jump right here to land on that vine. We're gonna see if we can do the box squeeze, which we did not fall off. But that's not a bad time loss. And we're gonna skip this bridge over here by spin dashing up. Oh, there we go. Now out here, it's just one more climb and one spin dash to freedom. And we leave Mystic Cave at 32.
Beautiful.
Not half bad.
Great.
あっという間にアクト1が終わりました30秒ぐらいでクリアしていくのか
Mr. Cave 2. Mr. Cave. Love it. One of my favorite levels.
で点数です
We're gonna be trying to go through here without getting crushed by that vine. And then most characters can jump over where the spike wall is at, but for Knuckles, he jumps too short, so we're gonna get damage boosted right here. Now here, just a bunch of spin dashes.
なるほど被弾して上に上がると
Failed, which is fine. So we're gonna try and get this yell spring clip, which didn't work either, which is fine. At this point, it's just a zigzag to the boss. which will be one of our few RNG factors in the game. The spikes in here are randomized, so let's hope we get lucky here.
Also too.
リングは1個あればいいと。
Which we did get lucky for. Oh, but I didn't get lucky with the strat. But it's fine, we still beat him in time.
47.
These levels from here on out are going to be more difficult and longer. So you're going to see two of everyone's favorite levels.
普通クリアしましたと。
Everyone loves Oil Ocean, right? Everyone? No?
オイルオーシャンのステージです。
Just going to damage boost through here and go up here. Hit this ring monitor so we get a head start on the oil. And we're doing the one thing that Oil Ocean doesn't want us to do. Bomb
多
the
分そ
oil.
のままにしてると沈んでくやつだな。
But in this version of the game, it's actually easier to go through the oil. Because we have more depth we can go under. Compared to the original game. We're gonna do one last oil dive down here.
This これな、これ俺が使ってるずっと使ってるやつ。これインゾーンバックなんだよ。このイヤン方法。でもじわじわとストリー
CM が発生して、もう一回 CM ちょっと見ていただいて、
画質がね、やばい。超綺麗。しかも IPS パネル 160Hz。オート速度 1ms ね、これ。モンスターの毛ぐらい見えるらしい。本当かよ。ちょっと楽しみだ。画質すごいわ。マジで毛見える。ちょっと待って、明るくなった時の画質が。
そしてもう配信は相変わらずぐるぐるしてるな。配信にレイドしたわけではありません。
ガチでやばい。本当にモンハンに向いてるわ。このモニター。やっぱ。インゾーさんなんすわ。ぜひ。
お待たせしました。
So it's the marathon nerds.
Yeah.
One quick type spin dash over here.
Insane fast.
We're gonna take a little nice glide over here. Say hello to these octopi. We're gonna
日本配信もストリームでライジングハードとか言ってるな。
Ah, dang it. There we go.
3分ぐらいずれてるとか言ってるな。
Yep, and we're just gonna blaze right through the ending. Of here.
Alright.
And we all know how long the Oilers.
優先かじってるの誰とか言ってるな。
Two bosses, so we're gonna hit this invincibility monitor and we're gonna play this the risky way. Spawns under the oil, and we're gonna try and get our few hits in right here. I think I might be a little bit too late. No, we're not. Perfect.
Nice stuff.
If we got too lower, the boss would have hit its second phase in the last 20 seconds, or we would have died, and that probably would have costed us 40 seconds from the entire level.
But we did indeed get that, and kind of celebrating that was a $50 donation from Cataclysm that just simply says, gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Keep it up, Cheesy. You're doing great.
Just a moment. Right here, though, we're trying to be careful with all these contraptions, all these bad nicks. Which I'm not doing too well at, but that'll be
あ、
fine.
次のステージ通過した。
There's a lot of button hitting. Get a slow jump in here to get
敵
started.
チームとか言ってるな。
Aw, dang it. Get through here. One more slope jump. And here, if you spin dash just very weirdly off this clip. Let's see if I can do this time.
ウィンガーがアメイジング
Hold
ジ
left
ョ
and
ン
you
プ。
jump through. And that takes about 20 seconds the entire level.
ね、
Call that the Rick Pick clip. And after that, it's just one more glide into here. We are through the level as soon as I can pass this. Normally able to get past that, but it's random. Solid 48 though. This zone though, here is the exception. Instead of there being, we're gonna get a running start here, jump up. He bounces off of these guys. Got on there.
Ooh, very nice.
Not bouncing.
Answers as well. Chat, let's go ahead and get those.
Now the strat for this, it's just get hit and get. I was hoping that would stay despawned, but it's fine.
Is good timing is that we got a $25 donation from Steely Dan, the Gravitron man, and just says let's go, and let's go indeed. We met that Super Gravitron challenge for VVV coming up next.
No, I never do that.
Knuckles is just so fast.
Got this, cheesy
Cheesy,
boss.
you got this. Let's keep that hype up going. And if you still are looking for something to put your donations towards, we do have the version choice for Banjo-Tooie, which is coming up after the V6 race, where you get to choose whether it is.
Try and keep damage boost in here. I'm gonna try and do this without damage boosting. Which we pulled off. Let's go.
Alright.
147 is alright. What we did. Next up though is probably the most boring level out here. Sky Chase. Instead of it being a being one you can just blast right through, it is a side scroller. Being about 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Is there anything you want to say, commentators?
Well, so far it's been the best one, but it's been alright.
You know, it's the marathon curse, you know, the usual. See if I can make these last 2 levels pretty nice.
Well, one of the fun facts that we that can put out there?
So actually, we did get a donation coming in from BD Jeffy P, donating $20. It says my favorite Sonic character is Mario. Is actually the critically acclaimed game Samari. Yes. Feel free to continue donating for your favorite Sonic characters as well. Just as you saw, I'll read it.
And it is for a great cause, too. They all go to the P-Fun Foundation.
Yeah, speaking of the P-Fun Foundation, Midwest Speedfest is supporting P-Fun Foundation's Emergency Fund. P-Fun Foundation is an LGBTQ+ community foundation serving the entire Upper Midwest. From the Emergency Fund, P-Fun will be issuing grants this spring to 30+ organizations across the Upper Midwest that work to promote our rural LGBTQ+ communities and those advocating for trans and gender expansive rights and resources. BGMCon and Midwest Speedfest are calling on viewers and attendees to support frontline community organizations, queer civic engagement, and defend access to gender-affirming care. P-Fun launched this Emergency Fund campaign in response to direct legislative, cultural, and personal attacks on the LGBTQ+ community since 2025. And folks, if I can think about a community that can come together to be able to support this, it is this speedrunning community. Let's go!
Woo! So we're nearing the end of there. Just got about 18 seconds left.
Alright.
Then we go on to the real juicy bits of the run. Some of the maker breaks. So I'm just gonna hold right here. And then once it hits 2:08, we should be out of here.
A couple more seconds.
Sadly, Eggman caught onto our plan. He's gonna try to shoot down our ship. But that's fine. We're gonna spin dash right off of there. We're gonna try to do a little cool trick here if I climb right here. If I climb just right, let's try one more time. Oh, stop left right there. One last time, then we'll go through the normal route.
ちょっと引っかかってしまいました。
We'll see it.
So let's try this. Third time's a charm. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Perfect.
Saves us about 17 seconds off the run. Get that one big light off of here, which I don't think was big enough, but it should be fine. We're gonna try and do our little time save here, or save. Pulled it off. Let's go. We'll be doing our second glide here now. I'm gonna stop right here. Spin dash to the hatch. We're gonna catch on to Robotnik at his ship.
Nice little mini boss.
Now this boss, we're just gonna try and wail on it without getting hit too much. You can one cycle it, but it is pretty difficult.
戦です。
Aw, barely. I think I had 2 hits left. Oh no, there's just one. 49 is really solid though. Especially with that mishap we did.
Flew through that one.
Now, one thing I want to point out is, how does that ship even fly? It just looks like it's going sideways. I don't think there's any way it can go up. But it is a Sonic-verse. There is not really a whole lot of logic in there.
レイルズの
So we're just going to try to catch him in his seemingly impossible to fly ship.
いいですか。
And we will be going to the Death Star clone, the Death Egg, which is probably going to be one of the most difficult parts of the run here. So we have 2 different bosses to beat, and we have 0 rings to go. To say for the final boss, we will be trying to do the world record strat. But if we don't do that, we will be doing the safe strat. Hopefully, it won't take me like 6 tries here. Alrighty, into Death Egg here.
FX ゾーン。
He was expecting the blue rat, but no. We got Knuckles here. Knuckles Sonic here is not going to stand a chance, though. We're going to get 4 hits off of the spin dash. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, my battery's running real low, but it should be fine. Gonna do a quick one before the run ends.
This is now a speed run against time itself. Let's go, Cheesy Boss. Audience, do we think we can make it?
You got this.
Somehow Robotnik's gonna outrun us, but it'll be fine. See if we can do the
修
world
正
record
く
strat
る
first
か
try.
な
Should be able to do
I think there's like 3 strips of bacon.
Now for this
I'll jump
boss,
out.
this boss has 12 hits instead of the regular 8 compared to other bosses.
すごい数のいろんなソニックタイプが並んでいたような。
World record strat.
Yes.
And then the run will end as soon as you see Knuckles flying around in the sky. Should be time.
Perfect.
はい。タイマーストップ
GG. Oh my
GG で
God,
す。
literally edge of our seats.
It was a little bit of a mediocre run, but it was fine. Got to pull off some of the tricks I wanted to show off. What made it up to me was doing the final boss pretty well like that.
道中いろいろありましたけど、なんとか
I
クリアま
want
で
to
た
say
どり
thank you
着きま
for
し
the
た。
Midwest Speedfest for having me here. Thank you to VGMCon as well for hosting the Speedfest. Thank you to my commentators, Mashed Potatoes, and Random X.
Of course.
And I want to say thank you to our friend Rick Pig and the Sonic Origin speedrunning community. They're a pretty welcome community. Really awesome.
すごい簡単そうにやってますけど、
It was great to run in person for the first time
多
as
分
well.
何回も敵にぶつかるんだろうなって思ったりしました。
GG's cheesyboss. Thank you so much for this awesome run of Sonic Origins plus Sonic 2 as Knuckles. Folks, we're going to be getting ready for VVV Race, where we did meet that Super Gravitron
と
incentive.
いうわけで、
So
ソニック
thank
オ
you
リジ
so
ン
much
ズプ
everyone
ラ
for
スの
getting those donations.
なんでございました。
Another donation that came in celebrating Sonic
次の事件
characters
準
was
備しますので、一旦
$1.60
失礼いたし
supporting
ま
Key
す。
Fund from Dr. DK Bonanza, who was running earlier today, saying the obvious best character is Shadow the Hedgehog, not that knucklehead on screen. Not sorry about the last 2 numbers, by the way. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for that generosity and for that Sonic, or should I say Shadow love. Folks, we're going to get this next race underway in no time. So, in the meanwhile, get up, stretch, hydrate, make healthy decisions, and we'll be back with more Midwest Speedfest live here at VGMCon, stitched together and online on Twitch at Midwest Speedfest.
ミッドウェストスピードフェスト2026。続いてのゲームは、6Vs って呼ぶんですかね。V が6つ並んでいます。一般的に言われているのが 6Vs っていう風なことだそうです。着ぐるみちゃんが。
Well, hello. How are we all doing? This is Scooby here, hopping on the mic a little bit. You are watching Midwest Speedfest 2026, live from VGMCon Stitched Together here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Live
BGM がかっこいいゲーム。
live yesterday, today, and Sunday. Going to be showing a lot of runs.
なる
So
ほ
stick
ど。
around. We're gonna be setting up for
B でもあると。 まあ、いろんな呼び方があるようです。
We'll learn a little more about VGMCon, the Midwest Speedfest taking place here at VGMCon stitched together. VGMCon is an annual celebration in Minnesota that combines music performance, tournaments, indie games, panels, workshops, energy drinks, and a whole lot of fun. Its purpose is creating a community, engage creators, fans around video games through unique experiences you can't find at home. The Midwest Speedfest team is grateful to once again VGMCon. I'd like to thank them for providing resources and support to help us host marathons since 2019.
カテゴリーが any% グリッチレスということなので、パチンコでクリアしていくというふうなことになりますね。
Got a $100 anonymous donation that says you, yes you, are valid and worthy and deserving. Thank you so much, Anonymous, for that $100 donation. Midwest Speedfest is supporting the P-Fund Foundation, specifically P-Fund Foundation's Emergency Fund. So the P-Fund Foundation is an LGBTQ plus community foundation serving the entire upper Midwest. From the Emergency Fund, P-Fund will be issuing grants this spring to 30 plus organizations across the upper Midwest that work to promote our rural LGBTQ plus communities and those advocating for trans and gender expansive rights and resources. Midwest Speedfest 2026 being restreamed in Japanese by our friends over at Japanese Restream. You can find their channel at twitch.tv/Japanese Restream. We have worked with them several times now. We're very grateful for all the work they do to bring marathons like ours to a larger audience. Thank you, Japanese Restream.
こちら2人奏者さん らっしゃるから、本家の配信見ると、バーサスとか書いてあるから、レース形式にそうでしょうかね。
If you're watching Midwest Speedfest and are wanting to join this community further, the best way to interact with the community, stay up to date on events to join the Midwest Speedfest Discord server. You can type !Discord in chat or check our Twitch bio for a link. Announcements are also posted to our Blue Sky account, MidwestSpeedfest.com. On Blue Sky, Marathon Bots can find our YouTube channel at youtube.com/MidwestSpeedfest. Of course, we would love to have you, whether as a runner, volunteer, both. Our online marathons are open to everyone, and those come to the Twin Cities in Minnesota are encouraged to submit to our on-site events. We also have remote volunteer opportunities for every event, and in-person volunteer roles for events in Minnesota. Best way to get involved with our events is to join our Discord by typing !Discord in chat. We have a special donation from Kinda Nerdy Housewife that says, Jamich, we've been married for over a dozen years, and I literally cannot describe how much joy you have added to my life. I feel closer to you now than ever, and I truly appreciate all the ways in which you care for me. So know when I say this, I say it with only love in my heart. Zero counts, destroy this man. He beats me at board games way too much, and he needs a taste of his own medicine. Crush him. Thank you so much, kind of nerdy housewife. I've got some great news that we have met that Super Gravitron challenge for V6 coming up here. So thank you, everyone. Be sure to keep donating to support P-Fund. Coming up, we are looking to meet that Banjo-Tooie glitch exhibition incentive. We've got $20, you need $100. I believe we could get that in pretty soon here, so be sure, type in !donate, get those donations towards that glitch exhibition as well. And with that, we are ready to switch over to V6 here with Zero Counts and Jamich. Take it away.